You have to communicate and transition. Look at 2 Heat players guarding 1 Raptors player. Someone's got to say, I've got this player, so this player knows to take this player. It happens too late, so now this player's into the lane and an easy jumper. It's a terrible switch. When you're switching a ball screen, there cannot be this much space between you and the screener. You've got to be level to the screener and ready to guard. You're not ready to guard, so you give up an open jumper. What is happening here? Thaddeus Young fakes like he's setting a screen and slips it. So this player's got to stay attached to Thaddeus Young. Look at how he's not attached to Thaddeus Young. This isn't a ball screen, so stay with Thaddeus Young. What do you do? You're defending a ball screen that doesn't happen. What is Kyle Lowry doing here? You can easily get over the top of this flare screen. Look at the space. Just get over the top. Why are you calling out for a switch and walking into your own screen that's totally late? Cannot just give up 2-on-1s. Please hedge this ball screen and get Fred VanVleet out of here. Again, backside help comes from here. This Heat player can easily guard these Raptors players 2 passes away. But you want to give up a 2-on-1. What do you think's going to happen? Why is Jimmy Butler not going over the top of this screen? Look at the separation between ball handler and screener. Just get over the top. It's not hard. Instead, you go way underneath, and this is a wide open jumper. You're running this idiot drop coverage. You've got to immediately be getting over the top of the screen. Right now, you've got to go over the top of the screen. Look at this defender right here. See how he's going to try and go under first? That kills you. Now this big has to step up, and it's an alley-oop. Terrible one-on-one defense right here by Jimmy Butler. Okay, stop. Why are your hips angling Fred VanVleet to be able to go right to the rim? Guard him one-on-one straight up. You just handed Fred VanVleet the lane, and he said, sure, I'll take it. This is a terrible and unnecessary switch. Look at this. This player can easily get over the top of the screen. Okay? But if you're going to switch, you got to be on point communication-wise. This player cannot flinch towards the ball because now VanVleet is wide open, and now he can just rip and go into the lane for 2. Can't be guarding nobody in a zone. This player's got to get over here to guard this player so this player can take the screener here. Because right here, this is a cross screen. So if this player's guarding the screener, he can knock this player off his spot. Of course, that can't happen because that one player is guarding nobody, and it's an easy 2. No such thing as jogging back in transition. Look at this Heat player. Sprint back. Because now you're never in position to guard one-on-one. If you're guarding full court, gambling will just destroy you. Watch this defender right here. Look at this gamble right there, okay? That's when you get blown by, and now the Raptors have numbers. All right, Kyle Lowry switches on to OG Anunoby right here. Watch Kyle Lowry gamble right there, okay? That's when OG Anunoby can spin off you, okay, and it's right to the lane for 2. I mean, you have to get up and guard here. Stop right now. Get your feet set, okay? And this player right here is going to feel your body out here. Look at this. Instead, you backpedal. He doesn't feel your body. You don't restrict any of his drive until he's in the paint. Stop giving up 2-on-1s for no reason. Get out and hedge and get this guard out of here. Backside help comes right here. Does this player want to throw a skip pass all the way here? Plenty of time to recover. But nope. Let's give up a 2-on-1 and think that's going to go well. You want to play the gaps like Jimmy Butler. Your feet cannot take you inward. Watch Jimmy Butler's feet. See how they're taking him inward? Now you're never going to get back outward. You're not in position to guard, so you're sagging. And now it's just a matter of when this player is going to take his open jumper. Come on. You have to slide with Scotty Barnes. Look at when you get handsy. See how you're getting handsy? That's a gamble. That's when Scotty Barnes is able to spin off you and hit an easy 2. Stop giving Fred VanVleet wide open jumpers. Please get up and hedge this ball screen and get him out of here. Again, backside helps right here. This Heat player can occupy these Raptors players 2 passes away. But nah, let's just give VanVleet a wide open jumper for fun. All right, again, we got a down screen right here. This big is totally screwing everything up. You got to get attached to your man and get your arms out so this player cannot curl for Toronto. Look how this player curls for Toronto. So now he's right into the lane in an open jumper. Not cheat this down screen. Watch this Heat player right here. Look at how he's trying to go over this down screen before the offensive player for Toronto. So what's that player going to do? Of course he's going to refuse it and be wide open for an alley-oop. The Raptors are running consecutive ball screens right here. You have to switch this first one right here, okay? So right now, first ball screen, you got to switch it. Because if you don't, you have no chance of guarding the second ball screen. Stop giving Fred VanVleet open threes. Hedge and get him out of here. Where's this big rolling to? The backside help is right here. But let's just give Fred VanVleet a wide open three. And if you are planning on trapping Fred VanVleet right here, stop. You've got to close this area off. If he splits through this trap like this, you're dead. What is this player doing right here? Your responsibility is this player in the zone. This player's got the middle of the zone. Why are you standing in no man's land? So now your man's just going to get it, rip and go right into the lane for two. All right, you're Duncan Robinson. You switch on to OG Anunoby here. Look at this little crossover right here. Anunoby's not going anywhere, but watch Duncan Robinson here. Look at how much he's moving his legs. Okay, see that? So now you're screwed. Now you're off balance, and OG Anunoby is going to hit a step-back jumper over you. This is about as atrocious of a gamble as you'll see. Watch this Heat player here. What are you doing? Now we've just given up numbers, and now the Raptors are wide open down low for an and one. If you are trapping Fred VanVleet, you've got to take players one pass away out. Stop. Okay, so this player right here has got to take this player out. This player takes this player out. This player takes this player out. We are not worried about a player two passes away when you trap, but yeah. This just cannot happen right here. Look at this Heat defender here. How are you going to fall asleep on your man this much by staring at the ball? Okay, here's the problem. You double team the post, which is totally fine, but we have two people rotating now to this player right here. Okay, so now there's nobody to rotate out to the corner, and it's an open three.